The foundation of global banking for many years, is currently up against an unexpected obstacle in the form of XRP. Speculation is rife in the financial sector, and the old guard is feeling uneasy behind closed doors. Swift's concern may eventually be revealed by a freshly leaked classified paper that suggests a radical change in the global flow of money. Swift has been the undeniable leader of international finance for more than 40 years, handling daily cross-border transactions totaling trillions of dollars. It connects more than 11,000 financial institutions globally and serves as a secure messaging network that instructs banks on how, when, and where to transfer funds. However, a silent revolution is gathering steam beneath the surface. Leading this change and upending the status quo is Ripple, a business that is utilizing blockchain technology. Ripple's digital asset, XRP, is at the heart of this trend, since it allows for almost instantaneous cross-border payment settlement for a fraction of the usual cost. Not only is it quicker, but it is also radically altering the way that value is transmitted around the world. XRP transactions take around 3 seconds to complete, in contrast to Swift, which relies on an intricate network of middlemen, pre-funded accounts, and outdated infrastructure that can cause transactions to lag, providing a window into a future in which money flows securely, openly, and effectively at the speed of information. In contrast to Swift, which can take days and incur fees for both senders and recipients, Ripple's XRP-based solution offers real-time, on-demand liquidity. Furthermore, simplify cross-border payments / transaction times from days to just seconds, and eliminate expenses that have long plagued both organizations and clients by incorporating Ripple's technology. This indicates that one of the biggest and most powerful banks in the world is actively getting ready to use XRP as a key instrument for facilitating quicker, safer, and more effective cross-border money transfers, not only as a digital asset. This patent is a direct and serious challenge to Swift's long-standing monopoly over international financial messaging and settlement, not merely a subtle acknowledgement to Ripple's technological prowess. Swift has held a firm hold on the global financial system for the past 50 years, serving as the foundation for everyday bank transactions worth trillions of dollars. However, Swift's antiquated infrastructure and slow innovation have led to a growing gap that is ready to be disrupted by more nimble rivals. Since technology has improved so quickly, Ripple has taken advantage of this chance, establishing itself as a pioneer in next-generation payment systems and taking advantage of the pressing need for global finance to modernize. Although Swift has made an effort to improve its system with initiatives like Swift GPI and global payments innovation, these are simply band-aid solutions. In contrast, Ripple is providing a completely new foundation that is more transparent, quicker, and less expensive. Banks are becoming aware. Ripple's technology is being considered by central banks for use in cross-border CBDC transactions and digital currencies. Let's now explore JP Morgan's internal XRP value theories, one of the most astounding discoveries in the realm of digital assets. This is not simply another rumor. It is an issue that has generated a great deal of discussion among financial professionals and cryptocurrency fans. Crypto market reports are full with clues and rumors about these beliefs, despite the fact they haven't been included in any official JP Morgan research papers. According to insiders, several analysts at JP Morgan have conducted scenarios in which the price of XRP might theoretically support a valuation ranging from $500, 0 cents, to perhaps $10, 0 cents per XRP if it were to grab even 10-20% of global payment flows, a genuinely enormous percentage for any digital asset. Naturally, this is dependent on variables such as transaction velocity, liquidity depth, and the token's level of adoption. It sounds unreal, doesn't it? But once you understand it, it's not that unrealistic. Every year, more than $300 trillion, 0 cents, passes through the worldwide payment network. That's a staggering amount of money moving between institutions and countries. And since existing systems are finding it difficult to meet this constant demand, the notion of a digital asset like XRP taking over to protect and expedite these transactions doesn't sound so absurd after all. XRP is more than just a token if Ripple takes over as the back layer for that value transfer. It turns into infrastructure. The market capitalization required to sustain that flow might drive the token price to unthinkable heights, even if XRP only settles 1% of those transactions. However, this is important for reasons other than pricing, its utility. Therefore, XRP is not just quick, but also decentralized, scalable, and programmable. As a result, it has the potential to not only replace Swift's communication system, but also to fundamentally alter the way capital flows, liquidity is sourced, and value is transferred internationally. But we have to be practical. XRP still has a long way to go. Clarity of regulations is still a big problem, particularly in the US. Legal wins and international alliances are helping Ripple advance, but to be honest, a lot of banks are still wary of blockchain technology. The geopolitical challenge is another. SWIFT is heavily ingrained in the financial systems of many nations, so defeating it will need more than just speed and cost reductions. It will require international agreement, faith, and a readiness to change. Nevertheless, Ripple is progressing. More than 300 financial institutions have either tested or cooperated with RippleNet, including significant players from Europe, Asia, and the Middle East. The momentum shift will be evident if even a small percentage of them switch from SWIFT to Ripple's technology. The wider picture is evident. XRP has no intention of competing with Bitcoin. It is not attempting to function as a store of value. It is attempting to upend an outdated, ineffective, and far larger centralized banking system that is worth hundreds of trillions of dollars. And the most startling aspect is functioning. Therefore, although meme coins and celebrity tweets dominate cryptocurrency headlines, the trillion-dollar conflict is actually taking place in boardrooms and behind closed doors at banks all over the world. The dinosaur of global finance is being challenged by XRP, and it's getting stronger every day. What comes next then? How quickly institutions accept change will determine that. However, one thing is certain, XRP is Ripple's preferred weapon as it builds for the long run. The degree to which the token is incorporated into the core of finance will determine whether it reaches 10, 100, or even $10. However, the indications are present. The number of whales is growing. Banks are trying new things. The regulators are listening, and Ripple keeps moving forward. The story is about more than simply technology. The future of money is at stake. You're already ahead of most people if you're watching this video. Don't sleep on XRP then. Keep yourself updated, keep vigilant. And if this in-depth analysis was useful to you, please hit the like button, subscribe for more insights like this, and share your thoughts in the comments section. Is Ripple a viable alternative to SWIFT? Is XRP the banking of the future? I promise you won't want to miss what comes next, since the conversation is just getting started.